Alrighty, now jumping into game 4 for this best of 5 series here between Galatasaray and Beyond Gaming. Galatasaray is still sitting on the edge of making history for the TCL here. Beyond Gaming trying to claw their way back into this series and keep their hopes of making a berth at the World's 2021 group stage here, and it's been very tight here. Last game actually felt like the most one-sided one so far. Beyond Gaming upping the pace of their game in the early game, taking away those dragon options from Galatasaray, and really just kind of probably having the best showing out of Kino on the Amumu. He might be the only one that's actually made me second guess it, but I just feel like the lack of the Leona on the side of Galatasaray really allowed for the Amumu to show up and to shine quite well. Now we come in with the band phase, Kiana, Zoe, and Kenan Ban on side of Beyond Gaming. Nothing too crazy there. Balulu's Zoe still a menace to be feared, and I doubt he's going to get it for the rest of this series unless something else shows up. Aphelios, Lee Sin, banned so far on side of Galatasaray, Dago, and Hush's appearance on those characters respectively is something to be scared of. Dago has shown himself to be quite the threat in this series. I can actually get something else fixed up here. Now, oh, and there's the Lucian bit, which also Dago might have overreached a bit on, I believe it was in game 2, but Dago on kind of any ADC is pretty freaking scary here. He's going to get the misfortune for this game. And last game he was actually able to pretty readily secure a lot of damage and a lot of kills. No happy trigger for Dago on that champion. Galatasaray crazy grabbing the rise up for Balulu, and Mojito getting his signature talent again. And I think with the Lee Sin gone, it's got him. He still has confidence in this pick to find his way in, get early ganks off, and perhaps even just assassinate Dago in the later parts of the game here. Husha back on his Xin Zhao, and Mawan going on to Syndra, which we did see a decent showing on, I believe, in the last game. Let me see here. Let's go look at this real quick. Oh, no. So, alrighty. So that was actually game 1 that I believed had the, no, that was game 3. That was game 3. Yep. Alrighty. So, now, going through, they were able to secure off the Ezreal for Alive. Still like that pick. It's just the lack of prio in this bot lane. I don't even think it's going to matter what they get for Kino, but Ezreal's lack of prio in bot lane just allows for so much gold to be put onto Dago, onto his misfortune, and it gets really scary. Oh, I think they're going to try to secure the Leona here. So, and they're banning away the Braum themselves here. I feel like that's a complete oversight from Galatasaray. Braum being a critical, with just a basic spell, a critical way to block out so much of that damage from the misfortune. Gwen and Jax could be banned. On the side of Beyond Gaming here, Camille's making the way through, and Zergstick's going to get himself the Leona. So this Leona, incredibly highly contentious here, hovering the Nautilus. I don't believe we've seen Nautilus. I think we saw Nautilus earlier in the tournament out of HLE or LNG. But there's the Camille. And going to settle on the Rakan. Rakan having a little bit of a hard time to engage on the Leona, or at least near the Leona. The Q, just attack move, able to stuff a battle dance pretty easily. So going to be a very interesting pick here. And I still believe they're going to secure this Camille for Liang. Don't believe there's many options. Jack's usually a pretty standard counter for Camille, but that and Gwen being banned away Going to provide Liang probably a pretty free time here up top. So what does Crazy have in his pocket to counter the Camille? That is the question. There we go. And Renekton still available. Got a little bit of a nerf there on his W coming into the Worlds patch. And we've seen sort of what feels like a drop in priority for him. He's going to be picked up here by Crazy. So this draft's really gotten weird here. Leona's still highly contended. But I really feel like that ban with the Braum on the side of Galatasaray is really an oversight. Really missing the mark there. I feel like they're trying to secure the Leona and to you know, have the best support possible in this meta, but the Braum just ends up feeling so good against the Misfortune, I think, and just really allowing to disengage so much of what a lot of these melees want to do for the Camille and for the Xin Zhao. So we're going to have to just see how this plays out, how this looks. Again, it is on Beyond Gaming. They need to win this one to keep their hopes alive, and if it falls in the Galatasaray's lap, that would all the easier, all the better to finish this off for them, get them into the group's main stage here. But very interested to see them go to 5 games here. I am not happy with Galatasaray's draft, losing a lot of what they needed or what they could have. Crazy on a pretty weaker pick. It's going to be stable in lane and maybe be able to bully the Camille. But later on, Renekton kind of falls off there. Ends up maybe just being a stun bot and a bruisery tank that isn't going to be able to really 1v1 really anyone, I think. Yeah, this is the first time Galatasaray are on the red side. Let's see if that actually makes any adjustments. Would still expect the jungling path to be pretty much full clear by Mojito. Probably both junglers going to start bot side here. And just line of scrimmage for both teams here, so nothing too crazy coming out here. Wards not put out yet by anyone yet. There's the bot side one there for Leota, just to keep those alcove bushes safe. No, don't want any surprises there. And, yep. And another ward out from Kino. Yep, he's going to be over there by the blue buff. So be able to figure out where Mojito starts. And a defensive ward there. Looks like next to the chickens. So trying to at least maybe spot an invader spot if, let's say Moan walks up to put a ward in for the chickens. Scanners available. They may be able to actually like clear this out before the camp spawn, but that's still going to give away. It's only going to really... Oh. There we go. And that going over to Moana is actually going to bring him down to 1 minion less to actually reach level 2. So that could be a interesting spike there. Mojito not going to clear that out. And looking for the catch here. Zergstick available. No, not a lot of stuns available. Kind of want level 1, level 2, the Q and the E available to really go in and lock someone up. That ward given over to Moan, gonna allow him to get level 2 quite quickly here on the second wave, it looks like. I think this will be the first time we're going to see Balulu on the rise here, so really looking forward to seeing him, seeing how he uses the realm warp, seeing how good he's going to be in team fights to really just kind of hit those fluxes across the team and blow some people up. And now Crazy going in here on Liang. Gonna be able to get a good trade off. This is going to actually get some attention here. Hush is going to be spotted out on this ward. Trying to actually make the move up here, but Mojito knows, or at least is not coming. He is going to stick to his full clear option here. Zergstick getting in here a little bit deep here, alive in him, trying to get out some damage, but I think they've overreached here. Doggo and Kino have not taken too much damage in this trade. Plenty of biscuits pots available for him. Just missing that ward there. Mojito making his move over. He wants to actually probably secure this crab. It has not spawned yet. Husha gonna put out the Scryer's Boom. He's gonna be able to see the crab, but I don't think he's seen Mojito. Mojito did see that, so he's looking for Husha to come out. He's also got Prio from top side here, but Crazy's actually pretty low here. Liang, much healthier. And the roam from Mon's actually going to outdo Balulu. He's just only going to be able to actually stun, or just to try to poke here. So that top side Scuttle Crab is going to be taken by Husha, and I think he's going to be able to get double Scuttle here. Mojito going to just go to his crab. Oh, and Balulu in a little bit of trouble here. Wind becomes lightning connects, but they don't want the rest of that. Yeah, this feels a little bit off here out of Mojito, kind of giving away both Scuttle Crabs. It's not going to exactly bode well. I would expect the talent to still do very well on the full clear, still be able to actually have a very fast pace here. Mojito trying to just go in. He's just trying to get some damage here onto Liang, but I don't think he's... Oh, boy, and Liang is just going to kill him. So Mojito running out of options, giving away both Scuttle Crabs, and then giving away first blood to Liang. This is not what you want here. Balulu has arrived here. Crazy is available, and Balulu going to get the counter kill onto Liang. Very good movement there out of Balulu to read the play and make the counter play on that. I believe he's coming up to actually help Mojito with effectively that dive. That was just weird. That was a very mistiming and a miscalculation on what could be done or what was possible in that gank here. So Husha 5 CS ahead of Mojito, looking for a gank actually here onto Alive and to Zergstig. And this is actually looking really bad here. They're going to be able to actually get the catch onto Zergstig. Heals comes out early, but he's going to be caught out. This is not going to be good here. Husha doing some overtime here. Going to be able to actually get an early gank off. Beyond Gaming finding their win options here. Oh, Alive trying to get the catch on, but the flash exhaust in, and that's going to be another kill onto Husha. The burnout is going to come forward, killing off Kino. So getting a counter kill there onto Alive is... It's a good consolation prize here, but Beyond Gaming are really just keeping the pace high here in this game. I would really expect for the Dragon to go down quite soon as well here. And Mojito giving some showing there mid lane. I think he's going to go over and try to actually steal some camps here, but there's not really much available for him. Husha and Kino making their way topside. So reading this play, reading that Galatasaray want to go topside to try to give Crazy a little bit more help here. But Moan about to get caught out here. Stun's going to connect here. Zin's play is going to go in as well. And that's going to be a dead Moan at the hands of Balulu. So good counter kill, good counter play here from Galatasaray. Going to get invade onto jungle. Going to help try to bridge this CS gap. And actually, Mojito's already overtaken it. Zerx is going to be going in here, and they're going to be able to actually make this happen. Just going over the wall here. Slice going to get them over, and they're going to be trying to get the kill onto Husha. Focus down here. Doesn't really matter if he had level 6 there. And now, Mojito looking dangerous. Oh, but the overextension Doggo has arrived. He's going to get the kill onto the Crocodile. Brand new set of Crocs for Doggo. He has made the move over, giving a little bit of time over for Alive to get some CS done. But this is turning into a very bloody match, a very high-paced game here. Both teams making moves to try to actually stay in contention. CS pretty important, but the farming of champions really showing up as the primary condition here, the primary concern for both teams here. And we're reaching 7 minutes here. Dragon's still up here. We may actually have ourselves just a greater focus on ganking in this game and much less of a focus on the objectives. Have yet to have the Herald spawn yet, so could be getting a little bit ahead of myself. So now at this point, 2 kills onto Balulu. Going to be very potent on that rise early on, so going to be able to bridge that gap and kind of turn into that rapid fire monster that we know he can be. No bonus skills actually onto Moan, so he's a little bit behind the curve of the game here after that death, I would imagine. Level 7 to level 7. It's nothing really showing up yet here, on the scoreboard, on the screen. And yeah, so, and a good bit of CS difference there topside. The 60 to 36 here in the favor of Crazy. Trying to slow push this wave here. Maybe trying to set up for a gank top, a dive top here. But Husha going to get started onto this Rift Herald. And this is going to be, like, that's just at spawn, basically. So the only thing we're missing, actually, is they had a seamless transition last game from the Dragon over into the First Herald. This time around, because of the ganky nature of the game, they're going to be able to just get a few kills off, get this game pretty bloody pretty early on. We're still outpacing the number of kills, 9 to, we're just about to hit 9 minutes, so about to be at a kill a minute. Liang getting pretty damaged here, and Dominus is available for crazy. Mojito's going to be on this. Husha here to try to play body block, but I don't think it's going to really stop them. Mojito going to get a free Gromp for it, and Husha's just going to have to eat this farm just so it doesn't go to waste here. Liang has already used his teleport, same as Crazy, but this lane is Crazy's domain here. A nice good 20 CS lead onto this Crocodile. I just consider that a really good play here. Really good play out of Crazy. The kill advantage over onto the side of Liang is great and all, but it's going to lead to a 1 level difference here. And that's going to be a good amount of gold value as well here. Xerxes going in, trying to delay Doggo and company from getting another turret plate and putting any more damage onto that bot lane turret. 9:30 now. Still have yet to have any action bot side here. Balulu going to get spotted on this ward, making the move top side here. Mojito is going to get spotted. And this full wave is going to be caught in here. Liang going to have to back off here. Realm Warp's coming in here as well here. He's going to get rooted up here. Ult coming out, and they're going to be able to actually get it. But the Exegol Domain is going to dodge out a lot of damage there. Going to be a good burn. The Ignite coming in as well from Mojito. Oh, and Doggo getting a little bit deeper. Husha has dropped the Herald. They're trying to actually get a dive on. Kino going to go down here at the hands of Husha. But the turret damage is going to get blocked out, I believe, by the Crescent Guard. I think Alive's been kind of left alone down here. He's going to have to find his way out here, Doggo. So, yeah, this is going to be a first turret here into Doggo. Doggo's still getting so much pride, putting out so much pressure with this misfortune all by himself here. Mojito kind of getting spotted. A little bit of damage there, buddy. Now he's trying to actually get something going here. Teleport coming in from Crazy. They're going to try to secure this Drake. They don't want to give Beyond Gaming that early Drake stacking advantage here, I believe. It's going to be I'm going to grab the crab. And then I believe Mojito they should be wanting to get started. I think they're trying to chase some kills here. It's just Husha left in his jungle. Alrighty, so Mojito going to get started onto this Ocean Drake here. And yeah, so now Balulu actually going top side here, trying to catch a little bit of this wave here that's been pushed in by Liang. So keeping bodies where they need to be, keeping the waves absorb here. Crazy gonna catch the mid lane himself. So nice little rotations there out of the top and mid lane, and now Renekton's going to go top side. So yeah, not wasting any of those farming resources, keeping the farm solid. A 50 CS here for Crazy on this Renekton. I did not expect this kind of a advantage or a stop, and that's after him also roaming bot side for that dragon. So keeping the CS really close, really even here. Really got to appreciate that Galatasaray are able to just have this coordination, have the sense of map play. And this is a perfectly even game here right now. And I can't say that that's exactly in the favor of anyone. I would put, if Liang's got his team fight down on the Camille here, Camille, a very good diving champion. Someone that can really just blow up any squishy on the side of Galatasaray when we get to the later part of the game, and also isolate a player and get them just blown up here. Husha on the Zinjao, probably going to fall off, going to be able to just take up some space, get some knockups. Moan may not be able to actually get as much as he wants done here. I would expect a Banshee's Veil coming out from Balulu, so he would have to actually get that off as well. So the later this game goes, the more I want to put it over actually on the side of Galatasaray with the mobility and the global presence that Balulu can provide with his Realm Warp. Mojito at that point in the game will be able to just constantly jump across. He'll be able to probably race Balulu to a gank. Moan about to get caught out here. Stun's gonna actually just put him into the wall. He's not gonna go far in here, but he's gonna be the catch here. Oh, and the bullet time's gonna come out here, but Alive is gonna go down here. Zergsik needs to make something happen here. The Ignite's gonna come through, but it's not gonna be enough, and that's just not. Oh, that's not okay here. Alive, just shifting away but through the whole channeled ultimate out of Doggo. Gank topside out of 3 here, but Crazy's going to stay alive there. Dominus used as well. Oh, and this could be an interesting collapse here. I don't think they actually have any vision of each other yet. They're going to know the Rise is there, but here comes Mojito. The ult's going to come through, but it's only going to be 3 balls. It's not going to be able to get much done here. They're trying to get the damage out here, but Rise is already dead here. Bleed out. It's going to actually be a dead mid laner. Husha himself trying to fight this one out here. Xerxes is going to actually survive at a sliver of health here. Mojito wanting to go in here as well. He does not have the jump option over that wall. He already used it. So Liang and Kino going to be able to get out alive here, but this still gives agency over to Crazy. And this CS lead, it's getting a little bit scary here, I believe, for them. And what a crit. Good double up there out of Doggo. Nope. TP comes in here. It's going to keep that turret alive here. Alrighty. So Mojito going in here. The ult comes out here, but not able to really get any follow damage there. A lot of good AoE stuff there out of Husha, but Mojito able to come in. Gore Drinker available, so he actually gets a good amount of heal up, and the rest of this is just a bleed out. Kino able to battle dance over. But look at Crazy. He is not concerned about Liang here. Alrighty. Now, BYG trying to get their second Herald here. Drake. Okay, first Drake actually grabbed by Galatasaray, so they've begun what has been kind of a signature win condition here in this game. Yep, second Herald and secured by Husha. Now, where are they going to want to put this? Bot lane turret's already been taken because Doggo's just a monster. Mid lane and top lane, I believe, are still standing quite strong and quite available. Crazy aware that the Rift Herald was just taken. Going to play a little bit passive back here. But Mojito, bot side, maybe he and Balulu want to get a little catch here onto Moan, but Moan staying back. And now here comes the supports. Here comes at least Kino. Doggo's backing off. Yeah, he's going to be spotted, but I think he kind of wants it. Going to be put into the wall here. Kino able to follow up here, but I don't think Mojito has a way out now. Oh, and the burn's going to come through here. Oh, trying to actually catch out. The burn is not going to get him. He's down to just 60 health there. Ooh. Yes, very good intel. Very good rotation there out of Kino. Saving Moan from that dive here and nearly punishing Mojito with his life. But now Doggo going to be able to actually catch. Yep, that's going to be a mid lane turn here. Wherever Doggo is kind of actually surprising where the most pressure is. It feels like Beyond Gaming are just letting Doggo be the actual full point of pressure here. It does not seem that Alive's able to really clear the waves as fast or really contend with Doggo. And so Doggo ends up being actually a major win condition, while the rest of Beyond Gaming are really just, they're making moves around the map to counter the plays that Galatasaray are trying to make here. Which is very interesting here. 80 carry coming into this tournament was not really looking to be a very contentious point. Misfortune being a high priority champion because a lot of the early mid game, you know, with these melees, with these carry tops and carry junglers, really kind of put 80 carry on the back burner in terms of priority in the draft and in what, you know, 80 carries were going to be able to do anything. But Misfortune, she's at level 6 and then she is super viable in a team fight. Does she need to hit her ultimate? Of course, but the layout of the team fight is going to be melees on top of melees. And you want to know what's going to swing that? A giant AoE ultimate from Misfortune from the 80 carry. Auto attack's not so important there. And she doesn't need to get to level to her third item to be super valuable or super relevant like, say, an Ezreal, who has gone for the Triforce. I kind of like this. There's no real tank presence on the other side to, you know, shred down with the percentage health damage coming out of these Divine Sunderer. So Trinity Force probably going to be a good pick there. And this gold lead here, at least across the whole teams, is still pretty even. Pretty sure Doggo has got himself a good gold lead over Alive, which has been part of the expectation. CS not too far apart, about a 20 CS lead, 2 kill difference, and a nice 400 gold bounty. If Galatasaray can make a move here mid lane and get a catch onto Doggo, but that's going to have to wait here. Moan going to get caught out here. One more is going to be canceled here, but Moan going to be able to get some good damage out. The burn's going to come through. The shield is going to happen, but it's not going to really be enough. Now Mojito need to make his way out. Zergstig tanking this up here, but they're going to have to just go into the bullet time. That's going to be a double kill over to Doggo. Doggo just understanding the range and what he can do to just counter these. He is a fantastic counter ganker here on this Misfortune. That is 5 kills now over to Doggo. His bounty now up to 550, 600 gold. Doggo just fantastic roams, and this is looking like the best Misfortune we've actually seen in the whole tournament. Sorry Sven, sorry Cloud9, sorry anyone else in this tournament here. Can't even say that I saw fantastic ultimates out from, say, LNG or HLA, but now here, Teleport coming in here. Moan's trying to actually make this happen. Crazy, trying to actually overextend here. Big stun out, and that's going to be a dead Moan. Baloo's going to get the catch here. The Everfrost actually connects here, but Liang's going to be able to make his way out, and oh boy, Husha has arrived here, and the rest of BYG has arrived here. I'm sorry, but your support and jungler are way too far away here. Balulu going to get caught out here. Going to go golden. Sorry, but the that is not going to be enough there from the Ezreal alive. Gonna have to run away here. That's a, it's not what you were looking for there. Gonna be able to get the kill onto the mid lane, I believe. And that's gonna be all that Galatasaray are gonna get out of that. Now, agency in the hands of Beyond Gaming. They're gonna be able to actually get a move here, and I believe they're gonna be able to knock down this turret. Nope, just gonna be able to get a little bit of damage. Mojito there to clear the way with the rake. So fun proactive play there from Galatasaray, but they did not have all the bodies on that side of the map. They were not able to outmove the rest of Beyond Gaming, who were able to collapse and really punish the overextension from that play there out of, you know, Crazy and company. Oh, Flash, Zenith Blade over here. They want to get the catch on here, and there comes the Mojito, and that's going to be a 4th kill for Mojito. Fantastic runs. It just takes the stun setup. He's got the damage to delete these squishies. And now, BYG kind of with a gap here. Good news that Moan's going to be up and available. Oop, going to be a little bit of catch here. Good shift from Alive. Still need him to finish up his Muramana here. 3 item completions for Doggo here. A full team fight at these Drakes is just not going to be in the favor of Galatasaray. Doggo is just too massive right now. Even his auto attacks are going to be disgusting. And with this triple lethality build, we saw it in the last game. The auto attacks hurt. And he just needs to throw out his W to actually be able to put out a decent amount of consistent damage on this Misfortune. Forget needing to actually hit the ultimate and just break that across the entire enemy team. This Misfortune is going to be a monster, even just on an auto attack basis in these fights. So Galatasaray, I think, need to go elsewhere. They can give up another Drake, buy themselves some time, maybe find themselves a catch. But they've actually gotten early control of the rivers here, so I believe they're gonna. Mojito's getting started on this dragon. Gonna put the bleed on it. And now Kino looking for a flank side here. Alive trying to actually just hold off Mahasha. And oh, the dragon's gonna reset. But Doggo's going to step forward and get started here. Oh, and there's going to be a huge stun there, and Alive is going to get blown up here. Bullet Time's going to come through and just break across here. Crazy's going to have to run away here, and that's going to be a dead Zergstig as well. Balulu caught in the middle of the Hextech ultimatum, but I don't think it's going to matter here. He's going to get caught out. Another kill, 2 kills for Doggo in this fight, and that's going to be a dead Kruk as well here. Drake secured here. Mojito's going to come on over. He's trying to get the catch onto... Oh, he's going to get the kill onto Moan. He's trying to get the kill onto Doggo, but he's not going to get the bleed off. And Doggo is going to survive with the stopwatch, trying to get some kills, trying to get that bounty. He's at 700 gold. He's 1,000 gold on this Misfortune by himself. And that's going to be, it's going to be Baron. 22 minutes in here. Oh. Nope. Doesn't even hit him. Woof, woof. Oh my gosh, Mythic. You clown. Alrighty, so this game's getting a little scary here. This game's getting very scary. The gold lead has only gone up by like 3k here right now. But this misfortune is massive. 7-0 and 5. And about to go for his last whisper. There is no amount of defenses you're going to be able to get on any of the characters. Like the tankiest character you're going to have is Xerxes, and he has the Anathemas Chains. I'd like to think he's put that onto Dalgo. It'd be a good idea to make sure that he cannot easily destroy you, because at this time, Moan, not the greatest threat here. His ultimates are not one-shotting anyone. Liang, 4-1 and 5, pretty threatening. Still 30 CS down from his lane opponent, but at this point, I believe the Camille's gonna have more value in these fights, and had more value in this fight than the Renekton. So this is actually gonna be a huge setup here. He's gonna get the knockup, going to set up, and just a fantastic stun, scatter the weak onto Alive, and he's just instantly deleted there by the collapse here, by the bullet time. Oh, looking like it'd be a catch here. Sorry, Crazy. I'm not sure if you want to back there. You're backing on a ward here. Liang gonna be caught up there by a company, but this could be a trade up for the mid turret here, tier 2. And that's gonna be a 3-2 turret lead for Beyond Gaming. And just to note, as we did see with the True Shot Barrage earlier, Baron not secured here, but this kill advantage for Galatasaray, I think they're going to want to go for this Baron here. Mojito standing around for it, looking to try to clear out the vision. Crazy. Oh no, Mauen. Yeah. He's going to die here. Has the flash available, but that's going to be enough there. Dominus going to come out. Oh, and the collapse is going to be coming through. The teleport bot side there out of Liang. This is going to be a dead Croc, but a Croc for Baron is not what I think you want to go for here. Doggo's here as well, so there's not going to be any bullet time play out. So that's going to be a free Baron for Galatasaray. Crazy. He's got to have a nice big smile on his face, because that is fantastic news for Galatasaray. It's going to be 4 Baron buffs on their team, and they may be able to actually get some significant pressure out across the entire map, get these lanes going. Oh, Mojito about to get caught here. Beyond Gaming trying to get this mid lane push just to forestall the Baron push. Beyond Gaming gonna grab this other turret. So this is gonna be 4 turrets down. Just those 2 turrets top lane actually left. But now, yeah, now for the reset. Once this reset comes through out of Beyond Gaming, Galatasaray going to be able to go over to their lanes, go over to their waves, steal blue buffs. But they're going to be able to start putting massive pressure across the map and really get control of this and really be able to take a lot of gold off the map. A lot of this standing gold here, specifically with these turrets. Oh, Mojito wants it. This is going to clear out the vision, but I don't think he'd have a chance against Doggo. I'm only going to have this one lane actually sort of in the favor of Beyond Gaming because Renekton did not get the ultimate. And here we're going to go. So begins the attack onto the turret. It's going to be 4-man strong here to try to slow this out. Galatasaray not really putting out a lot of global pressure really here. Not able to get the vision control where they need it in that blue side jungle. So I don't think they're really going to get much out of this. Mojito grabbing the waves as well. Inferno Drake going to be up in 20 seconds, and I think that's going to be the objective they really care about here. Teleport not available on Balulu. Mojito on the wrong side of the map here. I think they've realized there's 10 seconds till that Drake is up, and Beyond Gaming kind of in control of this mid lane here right now. This might be just given over for just a tower, and this will put Beyond Gaming on Soul Point. Yeah, it is only Soul Point here, so I think they're just trying to actually get the gold into their carriers, trying to minimize the gap that is between them and their enemies here. Oh, and the catch up, but he's going to actually be able to go back in here. That's going to be a burn down. Liang going to die for it. He's going to defend the inhibitor turret, but I don't believe it's it's not going to be for much. They're going to be able to get the third Drake, but Mojito and Balulu going to be able to actually get this turret down and then leave. Oh, Kino and Doggo are here for it. The Shirley's Reverie coming through here. Kino with the Charm coming out here. And that's going to be an easy bullet time here. Balulu going golden's going to survive just long enough. But I don't think it's going to be much options here. And he's going to go down here. Doggo now legendary alive. Super low here. He's going to get blown up here. Getting caught out here. I believe it was probably another option. Crazy coming in here. Dominus available. But Moan, I think you're going to die again, buddy. Oh, and Zerg's going to die to the turret. Husha getting the counter kill. Crazy trying to keep this play going here. I think he believes he's got this. Trying to walk this out here. He's going to be able to get the stun off. Husha still at half life here. Kino's going to be able to come on in. And Crazy, I think you are actually being just a little bit too much of your namesake. And that's going to be an ace across the map here. All 5 dead on the side of Galatasaray. And I don't think that was worth it. Yeah. That topside pressure was good. They get the kill on Liang. But then Doggo and company able to just ruin any of the plays there. And Crazy trying to also get some counter kills and really try to push their pressure, and it just goes haywire. It just does not go as they probably wanted this to happen. I do like this, but yeah, Kino and company start moving immediately for this. Yeah, they go for the turret, and this is where the overreach is. Kino hits the Shirley's Reverie, and Doggo with that passive is going to be able to just keep easy pace with this. Bullet time coming over. And there's not much else to be going. They're too scared of this. Yeah. Oh, and Mojito just hangs out too long here. It's going to be no damage on a Doggo. Means he just gets to keep that strut going and keep the pace. Great solar flare out from Husha. But diving underneath this turret, it's just a little bit too far. It's a little bit too far there for them. And Crazy just eventually dies from that. Alive, still trying to work on. He's going to go for... looking for his LDR. Okay, not too sure about that one. I would really appreciate that Frozen Heart on account of Moan way behind the curve, having died 7 times. Doggo, AD carry, way ahead of the curve, and that Frozen Heart would do a lot to stuff the lethality build that Doggo has come up with. So a little bit questionable there for Alive. I feel like he's trying to bridge the gap for the damage and maybe try to get through the steel caps, but I don't think that's going to be working out there. Soulflare had to come out. Shirley's Reverie as well here. Beyond Gaming kind of in charge, and I don't know why or what Galatasaray really playing for now. They're just giving away mid-prio. Top light turret's going to be taken out. That's going to be 5 turrets now for Beyond Gaming. About to be turretless on the map for Galatasaray. We've kind of flipped the roles here. Beyond Gaming going to go on up. This turret's going down here. Yeah, this tier 2 is going to go down as well. No Baron buff necessary. Beyond Gaming, just with the map rotations, going to really route them. And Zerx is going to be isolated here. Not sure it's going to be the best thing, but that bullet time comes through and just deletes the top laner. Oh, and this game is just ended here. Doggo with the double kill on with the bullet time, and the rest cleaned up by his support and the rest of his team. That got really scary really fast. And unfortunately, Doggo is the biggest win condition, and he cannot be stopped here. Beyond Gaming going to stomp over Galatasaray in this last team fight. Going to knock out the Nexus turn. Going to take out the Nexus. And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting the Silver Scrapes out, and we are going for a game 5.